Good Monday morning, everyone. Starting out with mostly cloudy skies, but snow is just to our south, and it will start to move north and east as we head throughout your day today. So get ready for some snow that will eventually mix with a little bit of sleet and rain along and south of Interstate 69 as temperatures hover close to freezing and then climb just above it as we go into the afternoon. Right now, we're definitely cold enough to see all snow once the snow starts this morning. Upper teens, low to mid 20s. High temperatures today into the mid to upper 30s, which will be well below the average, which is in the mid 40s this time of year. And that's why we're seeing snow instead of rain. So here's the band of snow just south of Detroit from Toledo over to Fort Wayne. Chicago seeing some snow this morning, but notice some pinks mixing in there. That's the mixed precipitation of rain, snow, and even some sleet at times. And that's what's going to be heading into our general direction throughout your day today. We'll get this initial band that'll swing through. Then an area of low pressure is going to kind of enhance some of that shower activity for us throughout your day today. And again, it'll likely stay all snow north of Interstate 69. So the Tri-Cities, we could possibly see 1 to 2 inches of snow, with the 2-inch mark being north of the Tri-Cities, about an inch to an inch and a half for Saginaw, Bay City, and Midland. So rain staying to our south. This is the first area of low pressure sliding east. A second area of low pressure up towards North Dakota and International Falls, Minnesota. That is going to stay north of us through the UP, but what we'll see is more snow developing as these two systems interact, and we're already seeing some of that moisture developing now where it wasn't just a few hours ago. Behind the system, much colder air moves in, and this blast of cold air will reinforce the stuff that's already here now. So these single-digit temperatures, they slide over to the lower Michigan Peninsula as we head into Wednesday. Wednesday afternoon, we'll struggle to get highs above 30 degrees. That's the first day of spring, and the average high on the first day of spring around 45 to 46 degrees. So not feeling spring-like at all this week. Let's timestamp the snow today, though, for you. Snowing here by about 9-10 o'clock. We'll start to see it sliding north. Notice the pinks starting to show up as we head into the afternoon. Again, a mix of sleet and rain within the snow, and that will limit the accumulation potential along and south of Interstate 69. But again, a little bit higher amounts for the Tri-Cities north. And once you head to the northwest portion of the lower peninsula and also the upper peninsula, several inches of snowfall, maybe up to 5 in these areas. But tonight, the front will blast through the area. Notice these little white lines. They're kind of fairly tightly packed over a short distance. That's what we call a pressure gradient, and that is winds that will be accelerating possibly as high as 45 miles per hour going into your Tuesday. And with those winds coming in over Lake Michigan, we'll get some lake effect snow. You know the drill. We had several incidents over the last couple of months where we had the very fine visibility, and then out of nowhere you're at zero visibility from some of these individual pockets of bands of snow coming in off of Lake Michigan combined with the gusty winds. So that's what we have to be concerned about with for Tuesday and also Wednesday. But again, the cold is really going to be the big story for us. We'll be nearly 20 degrees below average all week long. So here's a look at the expected snow totals today into tonight. Again, 3 to 5 from Cadillac to Traverse City, Bay City, Pinconning, Midland, Mount Pleasant, 1 to 2. I'm thinking from Saginaw south, though, we're looking more at about 1, maybe a little bit more in Saginaw and a little less in Flint, less than 1 south of Interstate 69 because, again, of the little bit of mix we'll see with some of the snow throughout your day today. So here's a look at your forecast for the next 7. Again, the cold, very prevalent with temperatures into the upper 20s and low 30s for highs. Scattered lake effect snow showers all week long with higher chances tomorrow and Wednesday, a little bit less of a chance Thursday. Even into Friday, we could see some flurries Friday morning. Temperature staying below average all the way into the weekend, and appears early signs for next week are will stay below average.